I'm Donn Futterman. I knew Marty from Tel Yehuda, and I knew him working with him 37 years ago when he was Rosh Machaneh. And what we loved about Marty, besides that he could get the entire camp, not just a room like this, but the entire camp quiet without using a microphone, was that if you could get Marty on your side, he could make anything happen. If you could convince him that what you wanted to do wasn't crazy, he would pave the way for you. He was always much bigger than life, always big enough to fill a huge hall, a huge Beit Am, a huge field. And I remember when I heard that you were going on Shlichut to London, I thought, how is that going to work? Because all the British Jews, I hope I'm not insulting anyone, the British Jews that I knew from FZY, from Abonim, were all very soft-spoken, very low-key, very proper. And I couldn't really imagine this combination. And then I stayed with your family in London on Rosh Hashanah. And for a week was a guest in your home, as were many other people. And I remember the dinner on Rosh Hashanah, a lot of dignitaries in the community were there, very proper, and Marty was holding court. He was telling stories, he was telling jokes, he was making outrageous statements, laughing at his own jokes. And I looked around the room and I remember the women especially, tittering behind their hands like, like that, and saying, "Oh, Marty, oh, Marty." And I realized that they were all in love with him, and he was liberating for them. In our family, I think the most important role Marty played was when my brother came to Israel looking for a job in 1986, and he was interviewing for all different kinds of jobs, among them being a congregational rabbi, and he told me he was looking in Ashkelon, and I called Marty and said, "My brother's a great guy," and Marty said, "Don't worry, I'll take care of him." And he did for the next 20 years, and the family forever. So the Futterman and Davis family are very connected, and you've always cared, and even in the midst of all you're dealing with, remember to ask me how my mother's doing. So we appreciate you and send all of our love to you, and he is deeply missed. Thank you.